Sharmila Joshi joins in to answer all your stock queries, and Kalpesh Ashar is our personal finance expert. Thanks very much to both our experts for making the trip to our studio. We have our first caller on the line with us already. Surendra has called in from Jharkhand. Hi Surendra.
Yeah, hello.
आपके पास कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक के शेयर्स हैं?
हाँ जी मैम, ये मेरा आईपीओ से है 1993 से।
ओके।
ये मैंने जैसे कि आईपीओ में 200 शेयर के लिए अप्लाई किया था, उसमें 100 शेयर मेरे अलॉटमेंट हुए थे।
ठीक है।
ये 10 रुपए का शेयर 140 रुपए प्रीमियम पे, मतलब कि 150 रुपए पे, मतलब 100 शेयर 15,000 रुपए पे आए थे। और उसके बाद से 2 बार कंपनी ने बोनस दिया, और जहाँ तक मुझे याद है शायद एक बार राइट भी आया था। और उसके बाद में ये 10 रुपए से फेस वैल्यू घट के 5 रुपए होकर स्प्लिट हुआ, तो टोटल मेरे पास 2670 शेयर हो गए थे।
ठीक है।
ठीक है। और उसके बाद मैंने 2013 में फरवरी मार्च में 670 शेयर 700 रुपए के भाव पे बेच दिए।
ठीक है।
ठीक है। और अभी प्रेजेंट में मेरे पास 2000 है, और जैसे कि अब ये ING बैंक के साथ मर्जर भी हो गया है, तो अभी मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? इसी को कंटिन्यू करीब 5-6 महीने में काफी ग्रोथ है देख रहा हूँ मैं इस पर्टिकुलर स्क्रिप्ट में, और मुझे इसी को कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए या फिर किसी दूसरे में स्विच ओवर करना चाहिए? एक तो ये है, और दूसरा मेरा सवाल ये है कि मैंने अभी आपके चैनल पे ही वो शर्मा जी एक्सपर्ट हैं, उनकी राय पे मैंने 1000 शेयर लिए थे PTC इंडिया के। ओके। ठीक है। वो 96 रुपए 5 पैसे के रेट पे। तो अभी तो मान लीजिए कल परसों काफी डाउन हुआ था निफ्टी, इस बोल के थोड़ा सा डाउन हो गया। और दूसरा बात है कि मैंने कल एक आपके गौरांग शाह जो एक्सपर्ट है, उन्होंने उनके रिकमेंडेशन PTC पे काफी खराब था, इस वक्त मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हूँ कि क्या करूँ।
ओके, ठीक है, हम आपके दोनों सवालों के जवाब देते हैं। शर्मिला, फर्स्ट ऑन कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक, so he's bought it at the IPO, so now he has about 2,000 shares. What's the call over there post the merger? And the second advice that he seeks is on PTC, and if you could answer in Hindi please.
तो मेरे हिसाब से आपका जवाब आपके सवाल में ही है, क्योंकि जैसे कि आपने कहा कि आपके कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक जो थे वो IPO के समय के थे, और आप देख ही रहे कि क्योंकि आपने इन शेयर्स के साथ आप बने रहे मेरे हिसाब से कितने 3-4 साल, इसलिए आपको इस तरह के रिटर्न मिल रहे हैं। और जो बाकी के जो 2 स्क्रिप्ट जिनकी आपने बात की वो आपने हाल ही में लिए होंगे। तो मेरे हिसाब से एक तो जो 2 स्क्रिप्ट्स आपने लिए हैं उनको आपको थोड़ा समय देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जैसे आपने कहा कि मार्केट में इतना बड़ा करेक्शन आया कि संभव है कि इस वजह से भी इन स्टॉक्स में आपने थोड़ी सेलिंग देखी हो, तो उनमें तो बने रहिए। और कोटक बैंक अगर आपको कोई इमीडिएट रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, तो जैसे कि आपने कहा कि ING वैसे बैंक को उन्होंने खरीद लिया है, इस वजह से कोटक बैंक एक ऑलमोस्ट इट रियली गोज अप 1 स्टेप, और उनकी गिनती अब जो बाकी के बड़े प्राइवेट बैंक्स है उनमें होने लगेगी। तो इसका पूरा जो डायनामिक्स है कि एक बड़े बैंक का जिनका प्रेजेंस ज्यादा है, उसका फायदा आपको लेने के लिए अगर आपको रुकना है तो आपको 1-2 साल रुकना पड़ेगा। तो क्योंकि आप ऑलरेडी इतने पैसे बना रहे हैं, रियली लीव इट अप टू यू, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से फॉर मी कोटक बैंक इज अ बाय एट दिस प्राइस, और इसमें बने रहना चाहिए।
All right then, so hang in there in that particular stock. Kotak Mahindra Bank stock holding well as well in today's session, up 2.5% approximately. Let's go to our next caller standing by. We have Sanjeev Kumar who calls us from New Delhi. He has a query on ICICI Bank. Hi Sanjeev.
Hello sir.
Hi, how can we help you? आपका सवाल क्या है?
सर मेरे पास 3 सवाल है, क्या पूछ सकता हूँ तीनों?
Sure sir, please.
Sir, firstly I want to purchase ICICI Bank 100 shares.
Okay,
for
you want to purchase
1.5 year, 1 year and 1.5 year.
Superb. Okay. What else you want to purchase?
So for बैंकिंग में बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है, इसलिए मैं चाहता हूँ कि कुछ इसमें इन्वेस्ट करूँ 1.5 साल के लिए।
राइट सर। और दूसरा सवाल? मेरा
दूसरा सर मैंने अभी रिसेंटली सुजलोन के लिए 1000 शेयर एट द रेट ऑफ 13 रुपीज।
ओके।
शुड आई होल्ड और सेल?
ऑलराइट सर। और ये भी लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर, आप 1 साल के लिए रोक सकते हैं?
हाँ सर, 1 साल के लिए। एंड माई थर्ड इज एल्डर फार्मा। आई परचेज 100 शेयर फॉर 145 रुपीज।
सुपर्ब। ऑलराइट।
शुड आई होल्ड और सेल?
Sir, this Elder Pharma, when you bought this stock yesterday, day before, when did you buy it?
Last 10 days before.
10 days before.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 145 buy price.
Yes, sir.
All right, Sharmila, you got a task in our hands. He's got 3 stocks and 3 queries for you. ICICI Bank, he wants to purchase it. Last couple of days, ICICI Bank was the big drag on the Nifty. Today, in fact, it's holding with a gain of 2%. Right price to get into. It has a big weightage on the bank Nifty, so I guess it has a direct correlation. The other one is Suzlon. He's got it at 13 bucks. I mean, we have investors who called who bought it 20, 25 bucks. So 30 rupees, not too bad. And Elder Pharma, for no apparent reason, this year, in fact, I think it's up close to around 20%. Remember, a couple of days it was up in upper circuit. So what should he do? He's at the money in that one.
So I think where ICICI Bank is concerned, you should definitely go ahead and buy that. Either buy that or Kotak Bank. As I said, I have a buy on Kotak Bank. Because then I think if you're looking at a year and a half kind of a horizon, which the investor mentioned, then I think it's an ideal time to get into a private bank, because really speaking, a lot of things still will play out in the next couple of years once the interest rate cycle turns for banking as a sector. So I think there you definitely go ahead. When it comes to Suzlon Energy, I'm afraid I'm not that positive. Yes, the stock has been in the news because they want to sell off some of their holdings and bring down their debt levels. But overall, I think if you sort of track the way the company has been performing over the last couple of years, I would really not put my money in Suzlon Energy. Elder Pharma, once again, I mean, it's a decent sort of a stock within the pharma space, and pharma space again is a space that I'd be positive on. But very honestly, maybe Elder Pharma would not be the stock that I would buy. Within the mid cap, I would look at a stock maybe like a Biocon at current levels, or among the larger players, a stock like a Lupin or a Sun Pharma.
Okay, Sanjeev, I hope that answers your question on your slew of stocks. We also have another caller waiting by. Hardik Trivedi has called in from Rajkot. Hi, Hardik.
Hello, madam. I have a query related to the mutual fund. Currently, I'm 32 and I'm holding certain tax-saving mutual fund SIP.
Okay.
The schemes are frankly in tax shield for 1,000 rupees. HDFC long-term advantage fund per month 2,000 rupees. As well as I'm having a Birla Sun Life 96 tax-saving 1,000 rupees and DSP BlackRock tax over 1,000 rupees. So my query is that, should I continue this SIP for a longer duration, or as the lock-in period gets over, I should switch over to other equity schemes, large cap or small and mid cap?
Okay. Kalpesh, what's the advice? From what I can see, all the funds that he has selected are geared towards tax saving angle. So what's the advice? Can he rejig it and include some new funds?
Yeah, Hardik, now basically the funds which have been chosen by you are all in that ELSS category and the tax saving category, and by sheer features they are good performing funds, there's no doubt about that. But if tax saving is the only motive, then probably you need to continue in that. But if you want to expand the horizon and also look at the plethora of funds which we have available in the open-ended category, then surely you have a vast universe open in front of you. So you could look at a good large cap and a balanced fund combination, because probably these are the funds which will help you create a good corpus down the line. Not that the tax saving funds don't do the job, but they are with a certain motive with which you have invested. So I would suggest that probably you look at a balanced fund and a large cap in that combo, and the funds which probably I would suggest is an ICICI Prudential Focused Blue Chip Fund or HDFC Balanced Fund, and probably try to get into SIPs through that mode into these type of funds. And the power which you will witness of what the equity investments could do over a period of time would be really amazing.
Vikas Nagraj has written to us from Karnataka. He wants to know what's a good blue chip fund to invest in, and also would like to know if a correction is expected in the market and what levels would be best for long-term investment. Okay, so Vikas, the last two questions of yours, let me answer that it's not very wise to be timing the market. If you're looking for a long-term investment, I guess any time is as good a time to invest in. But Kalpesh, what's a good fund for him to be looking at? He's looking for something with large caps.
Okay, the good fund which you would like to look at, probably a good blue chip fund which you would like to look at is the ICICI Prudential Focused Blue Chip Equity Fund. You have the Franklin India Blue Chip Fund, and also you could look at probably a Birla Sun Life Frontline Equity Fund. Now, all these funds come with a good track record. and they invest in all the blue chip stocks in the universe. So you could look at any of these blue chip funds, keep a very long time horizon, and surely you would have probably a greener pasture ahead of you. And probably adding on to what Sumira said, that what's important for you is not to try to time the market, but try spending more time in the market.
We have Siddharth who calls us from Bangalore, and he has a personal finance query. Hi, Siddharth.
Hello.
Hi, Siddharth.
Yeah, my name is Siddharth, and I wanted to ask for the benefit fund.
All right, Siddharth, we can't. Could you repeat that, please?
I want to invest in a long benefit fund.
All right, a long-term benefit fund is what you're looking at. Siddharth, what's the amount you want to invest in this fund?
Amount would be 20,000.
Superb. Great. Let's get you this advice. We have Kalpesh with us in the studio. So, Kalpesh, he wants to invest 20,000 in a long-term benefit fund. Which one would you advise him?
Siddharth, I think your question itself has a good answer in it, that the longer you stay in the market, the more benefit you would get.
Exactly.
So there is no fund as a long-term benefit fund, but the amount which you wish to invest of approximately 20,000, and I think the data which we got is you are earning approximately 11 lakh per annum. So that coincidentally works out to a good ratio of 20% of your monthly income, which you would be investing per month. Now that's a very good amount which you would be investing, and if you could stretch this investment on a long-term basis for say a period of say 10 years, the power of compounding works like magic. So the 20,000 which you would invest per month on a 10-year basis would actually get to you a corpus of approximately 46 lakhs. Now that's a very decent sized corpus which you would end up with. One thing is that the journey which you are going to take of equity will be a turbulent one, but probably the equity-based mutual funds would do the job for you. You could look at an allocation of, probably putting 80% in equity and 20% in debt-based funds, and in that also you could look at probably dividing the amount equally between the large cap and the mid cap funds. So all that once done, all what you need to do is probably you need to monitor and review your investments on a regular basis. So once all these things are sorted out, I think, Siddharth, you're on your way.